Okay. Say goodnight, Gracie. Oh. Oh, I got somebody else's attention. Alright, boys, come on. Ah! You stopped! Don't do that when I have 20 frames per second. That's cheating. Welcome back, everybody, to the Zombie Metropolis series featuring Undead Legacy. I'm an old guy gaming, and we are getting ready to head on up into the Daishang Tower. Excuse me, or the Dashang Tower. I'm not sure if... Sometimes I call it Daishang, sometimes I call it Dishang. I'm not sure what the appropriate pronunciation is. Maybe it's Dishang, but it doesn't matter. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's what's important. So, we're going to have to fight off the repops again, but this is the tower that, you know, we secured a few episodes back from the zombos, so they can't get up to us. So I'm counting on, you know, what we did to hold the 64 horde zombo horde. The 64 zombo horde is what I'm trying to say, at bay. And, we'll, you know, either it will or it won't, and if it doesn't, then we're dead. That's all there is to it. Ooh, nice. I'll take all that stuff. Thank you, Arlene. Whoops. Misfire. Alright, come on, janitor. Jimmy the janitor. So yeah, we got, it's 7 o'clock, a little after 7, so we gotta, we don't really need to clear the bottom floor, we just need to get to the second floor. And for that matter, we don't even really need to clear the second floor either. Because we've already done that and looted every... Gesundheit! Excuse me. Looted everything that needed to be looted. So let's just get up there. And then, you know, once we're safe and sound up on the second floor, then we can start working our way up to the third floor. And that's when we'll hit the new territory. Yowzers, there's a greenie. Lots of greenies going to show up tonight, I'll bet you. But, you know, I've done end-game hordes before in this POI. And, I've never seen the horde actually able to bring this building down. It is definitely possible, but I would say it's very unlikely. And, you know, even at that, it could take multiple attempts or horde nights before the zombies could even do that, you know. So, all right, so let's hop on up here. All right, cool. So we're up on the second floor. If we can get up to the third floor without aggroing these guys, that would be preferable, because that way we can save our ammo and stuff, you know, for the upper floors. Let's put these on and activate those. So y'all can see. Then we're just going to move really quietly. Can we open this door without alerting anybody? Let's make sure our weapons are loaded. All right, cool. So let's get up to floor 3. We're just going to frame up there. Okay, what do we got? A shirt. We're going to scrap that. See, once we get up to the 3rd floor, too, even if the zombos did manage to get to the 2nd floor, they don't really have a route up to the 3rd floor. At least I don't think they do. I can't think off the top of my head how they would do that. Okay, so this door is locked, and the reason I think it's locked is because technically we weren't supposed to come up this way. I think we were supposed to parkour up through the elevator shaft. So we need to open it, and hopefully in the opening we don't wake up a bunch of Zeekers all at the same time. What might be a good idea, just in case that does happen, is let's make ourselves like a little area to retreat to. We can pull the blocks up behind us. All right, here we go. All right, that didn't seem to make any noise. We're going to leave those there for the same reason, though. If we have to, you know, if we get overrun or something, we can retreat back to here and pull those blocks up behind us. So yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with the Dashong Tower, most people are, you know, because it's been in the game for a long time, but you actually come up over there. You have to do like a little parkour thing up the elevator shaft, and then you kind of start the floor over there, and then you work your way over to that hole there, and then go around. So we're going to kind of do this a little bit in reverse by going through here kind of in the reverse fashion until we get to the start, and then we'll backtrack and then do it in the correct order. Again, just on the off chance that some of you are not familiar with this POI. Okay, so that being said, there's a dude right there. We might as well eliminate him. I was just checking to see if we could get our crossbow bolt back from him. So guys, I kind of mentioned this too in the last episode. I don't know what we're going to do with this tower in terms of, we're not necessarily going to clear the whole thing because that's going to take a while, but maybe we will. You know, we'll just see how things go. If we do, it's going to be, you know, it's going to take us multiple episodes to clear this place, because this is an enormous POI. It's by far the biggest POI in the game. So yeah, let's just see how it goes, and you know, if things are going well, then maybe we will just do the whole thing. Looks like we get another freebie. Just about killed him. We woke somebody up in here. Whoa! Nice little juke there, buddy. Alright, let's close that door. So we got... Oh, we got a glower. Okay, let's... Oh, no! Sometimes, when I click the wrong button, it tabs me out. And, that happens. Can we actually sneak up and get him? Oh, no, he just moved. Those are some nasty zombos, man. Alright, well. We don't have to worry about those guys. You know what I probably should have done is I probably should have brought some extra guns and ammo, because I don't think we have enough ammo for this to last the whole thing, but it's alright. I mean, we'll do the best we can, right? We'll do the best we can. Yeah, those guys, we really just don't need to worry about them. They can't get to us. And it's not worth wasting our ammo on them since they're no longer a threat. So this room should theoretically be cleared now. Yeah, I really get some frame drops when I look off to the east there out the windows. Okay, so that goes back down that way. That's not like zombies up here, is it? I hope not. Okay, let's close that door. And we have a few things to loot in here. Oh, good. We got a vending machine. Beautiful. Yeah, let's buy... all the food. I think we're doing pretty good on beverage, so I don't think we need to buy beverages. It's got one charge in it. We're not going to loot cans and jars and stuff like that. We will take the honey. We have to be, you know, I did bring some cardboard boxes, but I want to be somewhat conservative about what we're actually going to loot. Anything that's food, we'll definitely take. We should probably take the empty plastic bottles so, you know, when we come across mineral water stuff, we can use that. Did I leave any other plastic bottles in here? I don't think I did. Okay. So, yeah, this one has 2 charges on it. Very nice. 2 charges for 2 bottles. There we go. Okay, well, it's do or die time now. Hopefully the building will hold up for us. It should, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. It is a pretty nasty horde that we have down there. Okay, let's put this up here. How are we doing on food and water? We could actually stand to eat something, so I brought a bunch of lamb rations along. I know you use those for shepherd's pie, but who knows when we're going to find a shepherd's pie. And, you know, we can always get more later. So let's eat the chicken ration, because that one is not used in a recipe. And we're going to chuck the cans, because I've got probably close to 450 empty cans back at the base. So we just don't need them. Okay, again, I know that's using spaghetti, but right now we just need to eat what's in our hand and not hold out on something that we might not get for quite some time. So that's the deal. If that bothers some of you guys, well, you know, I know a good therapist. Okay, anyway, let's go. I was going to put these on so we can look in here. Oh, very nice. Foregrip mod and some ammunition. We could put that on either the tactical or we could put it on the SMG. I'm more apt to shoot from the hip with the SMG. What do we have on here? Yeah, we already got the retracting, which pretty much, I think, does the same thing as the foregrip. They're both for firing from the hip, right? Improves handling actually when firing weapons from the hip. So, yeah, let's put this on our SMG. And see, right now it does 43 range damage. Now it does 47. Good. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and take a look and see. Oh, we do not have any skill points. Okay, good enough. Let's take a look at our skills really quick, too. So we now have 23 in sneaking. So yeah, we got the first level, bonus level of that. Assassin, we're still working on that, of course. And let's see what else we got. You know, maxed out sledge, of course. Looting is one more to go on looting, and then we'll have looting speed 10% and a better loot chance 5%. So that's awesome. And machine gunner is at 9. So okay. Well, we're working on it. We are working on it. Let's get our night visions back on. And we'll search this oven, but we're not going to loot cans and stuff like that. Charcoal. I don't think we need that for anything. You make coal dust with it, but we have coal. Okay, so that takes care of this room here. Yeah, it is super framey. Part of it's probably for the 64 zombies. And you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah, we might have to go down to 32 zombos. Because they are definitely tanking our frame. I mean, not tonight, of course. It's too late to change it, but... what is my frame rate? Yeah, I'm getting like 22, 18 frames. Let's see. Does it matter if we turn these off? Not really. Nope. Okay, so we're not getting frames because of anything graphical. It's the zombos. It's just a bit much for my rig, I guess. So yeah, guys, we might have to move down to 32 zombies for that reason. And I believe I did state that at the very beginning of the series that we would try 64, and if it didn't work... but I don't know, it also kind of depends upon where we're at and what else the game is trying to render at the time too, so we'll see. Maybe what we'll do is, you know, once we make our first horde base, we'll try it one more time and then we'll just see how framey it is at that point. Alright. What am I doing? I completely lost my train of thought. Let's put those back on. Okay, there's a shamway. I don't want to drink the normal jarred water because there is a chance we could get dysentery. We will take these because we can take a vitamin and then eat those for food. So those are actually quite useful. Okay, we're going to have zombos in here. More sandwiches, but we don't need the plastic. Okay, let's see if we can pop a couple of these guys' heads without them surviving it. That's what I'm talking about. Did we wake somebody new up, though? Or is that coming from down below us? I can't tell for sure. Okay, I think if we had woken somebody up in here, they would have already come over here to get us by now. Okay, there's another Zeker. That must be coming from below us. It's definitely not in this room because they, like I said, they would be on us otherwise. Okay, let's check the desk. Nope, don't need that stuff. Get our bolt back. Sure, we'll take that stuff. More ball bearings. I read in the patch notes that Subquake added those, but I'm not sure what we actually use them for. In other words, I don't know if they're a crafting item or they're just a resource. Let's click on it. Yeah, see, they have no recipe, so I guess they're just intended for scrap, like for this forge or something. Yeah, these frames make it a little bit hard. So yeah, this is the way we were supposed to come up. So we were just supposed to parkour up to here. Inside of that trapdoor, underneath that trapdoor is like the elevator itself. And there's like a purse in there or other just basic container that you can loot. Okay, so now we're on the right path of the POI. And we're just going to work our way back through here. Oh, I thought that was a crossbow bolt for a second there. I didn't really notice a really bad frame rate in the earlier hordes that we were fighting. Part of that could have been because there wasn't as many zombies. But it also could have been the location, because we were just, you know, inside the apartment building, and that probably, well, there wasn't as much that the computer had to process graphically there, so that might have something to do with it too. Okay, let's head on into here. We might still have some Zeeks in these cubicles here. Okay. I had a lot of trouble in Alpha 19 experimental with graphics in this game. You know, I got a pretty decently beefy rig. And, you know, normally I run two 1080 cards in SLI, but as it turned out, you know, because 7 Days to Die is not an SLI capable game, having the 2 cards in there actually decreased the performance. So I ended up taking one of the cards out, and it made a pretty significant difference. Okay, we're going to scrap all brass that we get. In fact, you know, we might as well scrap those too. Oh, what's that going to give us? Is that like steel? Steel scrap. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Now we know what those are for. Steel, baby. I know that, you know, the 1080s are a bit of an older card, but they're still viable cards. They're still really good cards, in fact. And I'm just not willing to, you know, spend so much money on like the newer 2 and 3000 series cards. It's just, you know, when the 1080 still works fine, pretty much, you know, just doesn't make sense to spend that kind of money. Okay, so I think this is a glower, but it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, he's a glower. Can we... Well, let's just shoot him and then see what happens. Yeah, frames are making it tough. Alright, we didn't get anybody else's attention, so that's good. That's some nice stuff. We will take it. Alright, let's make sure we keep our health topped off. So we're going to take one of these. We got plenty of beverage to drink to counter that. Maybe what we'll do is we'll drink up these red teas first. Well, I mean, we already have 12 mineral waters, which is great. And I'm just chucking the jars for now. We got a couple 300 jars, too, back at the base. I know they're a little more precious because they're not as easy to make, but we still have plenty, so... I'll try and, you know, remember to turn the night vision off and on where appropriate. So, like, when we're in a really bright hall like this, of course, we don't need it. But it's dark in here, so... Man. Bring the ammo on. Okay, let's close this door for a second. Get rid of this. Can I put a block here if the shit hits the fan? I can. Okay, good. Oh, did we already wake some guys up in there? Sounds that way. But they're in the other room. Okay, he's a glower. shit. Yeah, this is really hard, man, with the frames. Okay, I'm going to put that down, and let's turn these off. I mean, I guess I could turn my graphics settings down a little bit, too. We might have to do that if I can't manage to work with these 20 frames per second here. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's first repair this, because it's getting down there. And then I'm just going to fire off a couple rounds and see if I can get some more Zombo's attention. Let's get this on our toolbar to repair too if we need to. Whoa, man, it's so laggy I can hardly drag stuff onto my menu. Well, that doesn't seem to be getting anybody's attention in there. All right, well, let's grab this. Here, I want to try something. Let's try the... Oh, geez. Let's try the auger and just see how well it does. Let's not. We don't have any gasoline in it. Okay. Well, there you go. I brought a couple empty gas cans with me because when we get up to the construction floors, we'll probably have some gas barrels. Okay, we got a Zombo there. What I think I'm going to do, though, is let's temporarily block that. I want to say it's probably not likely that there's any Zombos in this immediate area because of the, gunfire didn't get anyone's attention. Okay, so none of that stuff's lootable. The desk is. Are we wearing a bandana? Yeah, we are. Is this one any better? This one has better cold resistance, but less heat. Right now, heat's more important because we do have to go to the desert on occasion. Alright, this is going to be fun. Is that a Zombo or is that a sandbag? I can't tell. Okay, let's just move this direction. There's usually a soldier Zombo up here. And sometimes other nasties. You know what? Something just occurred to me. Let's go back this way for a second. Try not to fall off the ledge with a bad frame rate. We'll go down after the Horde Night's over and just see what kind of damage those guys actually did. But if we can pull a couple of these guys from here now, then we don't have to deal with them. Because typically what happens is you go out onto the top of that awning there, you fight a couple of fairly nasty soldier Zombos, and then these guys can aggro on you too, and then you get rushed. So we've already taken one out. Let's take this one too. And we're kind of future-proofing is what we're doing here. Are you going to jump through the thing, man? Whoop. What's he doing? There you are. Okay, so we woke up another one. Or maybe two more. Wow, this is really tricky with the bad frames. Oh, shit. Okay, we might need to light these guys up. Okay. Whoa! That scared me. Don't do that, man. Okay. Okay, did we clear everybody out of here? Looks like we did. Let's actually go this way then. Okay, so there's supposed to be... There's usually a couple soldier zombies up here. Have they not popped in? I'm a little bit nervous. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing them, so let's just double check. We've got a couple, we got some vultures below us. I'd rather not aggro them if we can avoid it. Okay. Let's put our luckies on. We've got 3 eye candies, but I want to kind of save those for really valuable stuff. This could be really valuable, but let's just do it. Give us something good, man. Okay, this is... We actually found a green one of these in the last episode, but the good thing about it is we could actually use this to make a schematic. We wanted to. I don't know if we actually would need to, but there you have it. I'm going to hang on to it for that reason. Let's put these back on. Okay, I think there's a couple things in here we can loot. Bookshelf. Whoops. Alright, research points. We'll take them. Scrap-a-doodle that, and some 7.62s. I'm still a little surprised that we didn't run into any soldiers up there. Okay, brass, and we don't really need this because we have aloe. So I think I'm going to leave that. Okay, so we got sleepies in here. Is that a sleeper head? I can't really tell from here. Okay, I'm not going to loot anything until we clear this room, because we have at least one sleeper in here somewhere. Okay. Say goodnight, Gracie. Oh. Oh, I got somebody else's attention. Alright, boys, come on. Ah! You stopped! Don't do that when I have 20 frames per second. That's cheating. Alright, break it, bud. Don't bother going around. Just break it. There you go. Okay, is that it for the Zeeks in here? We have a safe there. Oh, okay. I just want to look out here really quick before we make a whole bunch of noise breaking into that safe there. Okay, let's loot in here. It looks like it's fairly light in here, so why don't we turn those off and turn this on. Not taking lead. Just don't need it. We will take those two things. Nice, a steel ingot. Don't need either one of those. We've got over 100 pipes back at the base, so we're not taking that either. Alright, well, it's morning, so we still have excuse me, the entire horde. What time are we on our recording? Yeah, we're getting close to time to wrap up the recording too. Don't care about that stuff. Where did those guys come from? Did the horde actually find a way in here? Let's just sit here and see what happens. If that's the actual horde, I'm very curious to find out how they got up here. Very curious. If it's just, you know, a group of sleepers that we triggered, then, you know, we're good to go. We'll just kill them. Let's just wait for a second and see what they do. Here, I'm going to run down this way. Okay. So we got some dudes in here. Okay, we still have our little safety bridge there if we really need it, so. Just making sure nothing's going to sneak up on us. Case in point, how did he even get in here? I don't understand that. Where did he come from? How did he even get over here? Oh man, that is weird. Unless it was a spawn in. See, that's a sleeper there. I think this is the horde or part of the horde or something. See, where are these guys coming from? I really want to know. Inquiring old guys want to know. They can't possibly be coming from up here. That is just not happening. They can't get up there unless they jump up on each other's shoulders, and there'd have to be a whole bunch of them, plus this door is closed. The only explanation is that they're being spawned in. Ah! That's what it is. They're being spawned in. There's no other explanation for it. Huh. Weird, man. I wish I had some explosives right about now. Weird and total hackers. Right? I mean, you guys agree with me? Where else? How else could they have gotten in that corner? Like, was it 3 times now it's happened? They couldn't have come from above. They couldn't have come from across there. They couldn't have come up the stairwell. They didn't come through there because this door is still intact. Yeah, I think the game is just spawning them. Total hacks, man. Total hacks. Okay, well, here, let's take this guy out. And I'm gonna go in here and around this way. Yeah, I knew this went up to the next floor, but that doesn't explain how they would have gotten up here from down below. Yeah, that's definitely a spawn in. I mean, how? There's no other way this guy could have gotten in here. So the game's like hacks me, man. That's all there is to it. That just goes into the other room that we were in earlier. Okay, well, I think that all we can do at this point is just move up to the next floor. Because I don't have the wherewithal to kill those guys. We've got to conserve our ammo for everything else, really. So, yeah, all right, well, let's advance. So this is the floor, you know, whenever there is damage there. Now that I think about this more, maybe what happened is we woke up some of the sleepers on this floor. They busted through here and then fell down to where we are. They fell down onto our frames that we had down there and then walked over. That explains it a little bit better, I think. That's probably what happened. All right, well, anyway, what I was going to say was, usually when I get to this floor here, these little window things are new. We never used to have those. There's a lot of damage in here. It's really bizarre. This is where I set my drop chest down, because we can get to it through the stairwell for quite a few floors. It's not till you get really close to the top that the stairwell, you know, is busted up again. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and set up our drop chests here. Okay, guys, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to let you go here. And I think what we're going to do is, let's keep doing this. Let's just keep moving up the Daishong, at least for another episode, and then we'll see, you know, how far we get in the next episode and how things are going and whether or not we want to keep doing that or if we want to get back to other stuff. I would kind of like to get back to the farm at the very least and get it harvested and get more corn planted. So I think I'm going to do that off camera. And then, you know, we can come back to the 4th floor and just start here and keep going. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share the video, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.